Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on this Wednesday. I'm joined by two handsome gentlemen right now. This is the president and the CEO of the Wild Sheep Foundation, Gray Thornton. Thank you for being here. And Kevin Hurley, the vice president, you've got quite the title, of conservation and, let me see if I got this right, conservation and operations.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Thank you both for being here. We've got some fun things to talk about. So Gray, let's start with you. 2 years ago, you moved the foundation headquarters to the Bozeman area. Tell us a little bit about this.
You know, we'd been in Cody, Wyoming for about 30 years, and we were looking for airlift. You know, Bozeman's got a fantastic airport. We're also looking for a youthful employee pool as well as a great airport, and we obviously have that in Bozeman. So 2 years ago, we moved the foundation here permanently. Kevin came a year early, kind of our advanced team, and it's just been a fantastic move. We've had our governor at our headquarters 3 times, so we're happy to be in Bozeman, and it's a great fit for the Wild Sheep Foundation.
Absolutely. For those of us that aren't too terribly familiar with what the foundation does, Kevin, maybe can you explain a little bit about what you guys do?
We're a conservation organization. We're 44 years old, so we've been around for a little while. Maybe a lot of folks haven't heard of us. We're relatively small, but we think we're impactful, and so we've raised and directed about $120 million to wild sheep conservation in the last 40 plus years. And
one of the things I understand that you guys have to deal with a lot is every bit of disease, everything that maybe we don't even know about. And one of the things that Ashley, one of your coworkers, was saying is it's almost kind of like a pneumonia that can take over quite a few of these sheep. So explain that to us.
You know, the biggest impediment to wild sheep restoration, and when we talk about wild sheep, we're talking about bighorn sheep, Rocky Mountain bighorn that we have here in Montana, you know, just up the road there in Big Sky. We've got some great sheep. Is disease caused primarily from domestic sheep and goats. It's a complex issue, but you know, the bottom line is Wild Sheep Foundation is a multiple use organization. We like to work with the domestic sheep producers in Montana and throughout the West to work on solutions. But the bottom line is bighorn sheep and domestic sheep just don't mix. We want them both on the landscape, just not on the same acre.
Now, before we head to a quick break, I know you've got the big February sheep show coming up. Tell us how people can get involved in that.
The Wild Sheep Foundation is as Kevin pointed out, is a conservation organization, but we raise money to put and keep wild sheep on the mountain. Each year we have a convention in Reno, Nevada. We raise about $8 million in 3 days, 4 nights. It's just a fun time. But we put that money then back on the mountain to restore bighorn sheep and thinhorn sheep throughout their range in the western United States, Canada, and Mexico.
Fascinating. I've just learned so much in the last 3 minutes. Gray, Kevin, thank you for joining us from the Wild Sheep Foundation this morning. It is a quick break. We're back in just a few moments. Stay with us.